Hi, people. It's been a year since The Witcher was released as a TV show on Netflix, and we got to watch our beloved characters as live action for the first time in years. First, we read them in the brilliant novels of Andrzej Sapkowski and fell in love with them. Then, we played their game for years and had a glimpse of what would have been like to see these characters in live-action adaptations. And now, we're blessed enough to have a show of The Witcher that covers all the exciting adventures of Geralt of Rivia. The first season of the series was great for most of us, as we loved world-building, appreciated the casting, and smiled at the adaptation of the stories that we're already familiar with. However, for the others, the world-building was not enough, the casting was poor, and the stories could have been better. Nevertheless, despite these mixed reviews, overall, everyone accepted that the production quality of the show was top-notch, and it had great potential for the further seasons. Today, with the release of the second season of the series on Netflix, we confirmed that The Witcher has met its potential, and also underlined that its potential is even bigger for the third season. In the last season, we watched Geralt trying to adapt to having friends, being in love, and even accepting his destiny. It was a long journey for him, and yet he managed to survive the road. In the meantime, we got introduced to characters like Ciri and Yennefer, who played a huge part in the story. At the Season 3 finale, we saw Yennefer and Geralt going separate ways, while the path of Geralt and Ciri finally crossed. It was an epic finale for sure, and it hooked us in front of the TV, waiting hopelessly for Season 2 to be released. Now that we have Season 2, we can confidently say that it's worth waiting for. This season covers Geralt and Ciri forming a strong bond, while Geralt trains her to be a strong fighter. Ciri also discovers her magical powers throughout the process, which is so much fun to watch. While Ciri gets her powers, Yennefer loses all of hers and takes some bold steps to get them back. The season feels like a step up from Season 1, and we love it. If every season is better than the previous one, then we should prepare ourselves for the delight of a show. According to Lauren Schmidt-Hissrich, who is the showrunner of the series, there will be 7 seasons of The Witcher in total. This means that the show will rival other successful fantasy adaptation series, such as Game of Thrones, which is courageous but great. It seems like Netflix supports Hissrich in her ambition, as the platform already confirmed Season 3 back in September 2021. This means that we will have a new season in December 2022. Netflix isn't the only one that supports Hissrich's dreams. The entire cast of the show is backing her and pledging their word, saying that they will commit to the show for 7 long years. Henry Cavill, who is playing the part of Geralt when he isn't the Superman at the DC Universe, is especially passionate about the project, as he has been a fan of not only the novels, but also the games for years, and thus feel very lucky to portray the part of Geralt. Are you a fan of The Witcher? Do you plan to binge-watch Season 2? Would you tune in for the third season as well? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.